So if you know me, you'll know I'm quite the pasta aficionado. Pasta is easily my favorite type of food, and one of my favorite types of pasta is macaroni, specifically the cheese variant. One of the most popular brands of mac and cheese is Kraft Dinner. While they have made some questionable marketing decisions in the past, they have still stood on top as one of the world's most beloved pasta brands. Some even going as far as to call it the unofficial national dish of my home country of Canada. Now, I wouldn't go that far, but I do agree that this brand is iconic and well-loved. But it is 100% not deserving of that title. There's bound to be someone that's offended by my claims, so allow me to elaborate. Kraft Dinner is a mass-produced, heavily processed food. While the pasta itself is never that bad because, well, it's pasta, the cheese sauce is another story entirely. It smells sort of good, but that's all it's got going for it. It tastes incredibly different to how it smells, and in my opinion, the taste is worse. I've only really ever been able to get my hands on a couple of the many flavors, so here's a quick and compiled list of all the variants I've tried. In last place is white cheddar. Oh no. White cheddar somehow is even worse than the original version. I have absolutely no idea how it does it. I'm not sure if there's something wrong with the way I make it or something, but every time I make it, it ends up tasting like a watered down version of the original version. Or sometimes there's absolutely no flavor at all. Next is the original. It just kinda doesn't taste very good in large quantities. Next is sharp cheddar. It tastes okay, but I haven't had it in a while, so who am I to judge? Same with extra creamy. I remember it being pretty good, but that's all I have to say about it. And finally, easily the best kind of Kraft Dinner is the 3 cheese variant. It amazes me how they had to triple the amount of cheese for it to taste any good. So yeah, that's my list. And no, I'm not talking about the flavor blasted ones. I'll let these pictures speak for me. As I'm sure you can see, there's a reason that I'm neglecting them. Now I don't want you to go away from this video with a bias against mac and cheese as a whole, as not every brand is bad. In fact, if you get a hankering for some, I suggest you try this brand instead. PC mac and cheese is absolutely delicious compared to KD. You can actually taste the pasta and the cheese sauce isn't overwhelming. And speaking of the cheese sauce, it's easily the best I've ever tasted. Especially for the white cheddar variant. It's probably the best you could get. So the next time you feel hungry for some KD, consider instead trying PC mac and cheese. But only if you live in Canada. You'll have to get it imported otherwise.